When punk ended, you know, when it didn't command things anymore, become sort of controlled by commercialism, in itself, it killed itself.
I ask ya, what's going on? Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the first ever punk rock tour of London. We will be heading right across the city here, hitting all the major points in the history of this epic movement. Feel free, of course, to heckle and shout abuse at any of the passers-by. All right, well, we have a very special surprise for you this morning on the punk rock tour of London. On the left-hand side of the bus, at the next bus stop, you will see waiting to join us from the Damned. Let's hear it for Captain Sensible and Dave Vanian. Now, you were probably, let's be fair, let's be honest, you were probably the number 3 punk band, weren't you? Really? Because you got the Pistols with the number 1 band. Yeah. And then the Clash, they kind of pipped it, didn't they, really? Yeah. Now, and the Damned number 3. Ray's been very quiet here. He disagrees with my stern but fair view of history.
It depends on how you're judging it, really, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I could have fucking sworn on the Grundy programme. I can fucking swear as good as the next cunt.
Yeah, but it's too late now. It's 35 years too late or something.
I could have done it with more panache and gusto than they fucking did as well.
That's absolutely true.
Wankers.
Stand your back, stand your back, stand your back, stand your back. Where you stay around on the rails, yeah. You know there was no past. There's a brand new...
Eyes right for Poland Street. This was where Louise's club could be found. This was run by a famous London madam called Louise. It was largely a lesbian bar. Had a lady DJ, of course, Caroline, who used to play to a discerning crowd who formed by the Bromley contingent and some of the young people who formed some of the best punk bands of the mid-70s. That's Louise's club in Poland Street. Street, now it was at number 41 Neil Street that a former gay club, Shagaramas, was reopened as the Roxy. Roxy was probably the most influential of all the punk clubs. All of the big bands played there. Generation X, of course, Slaughter and the Dogs, Susie and the Banshees, X-Ray Specs, Wire, Johnny Moped, just about everyone. It was the place to go.
Right, where we are at the what was the Roxy, formerly Shagaramas, and this was where we had the first proper club to run regular punk events. I'd say, well, over here by the gaily coloured children's knickers and sort of swing costumes, like the old fuchsia and the nice green one there. That's where the likes of Slaughter and the Dogs would jump up and scob at people.
After the traffic lights on the left-hand side, the Hope and Anchor Islington, one of the finest punk venues there ever were. And on a personal note, the place where I saw my first ever punk gig in 1976, X-Ray Specs. It hasn't changed that much, has it?
Not up here, no. I don't know what they've done to it downstairs.
But this is how I make it, how I remember it.
But they used to let bands stay upstairs. The bloke who ran it, his name was Harry, and so you get like John Jack Burnell and Phil Lynott used to stay up there and stuff like that.
What, actually stay overnight?
Yeah, it was just like a punk kind of dormitory kind of thing. I used to vomit out of that window there.
Beautiful, beautiful, almost Proustian memories. Come on in, spread yourselves out. And you can see it's not huge. Actually, it's bigger than I remember it being, but I think they've moved it around because this stage, correct me if I'm wrong, Dave.
It did, yeah.
And the bar, was the bar up here?
I don't remember there being a bar, but there must have been one.
I think the bar was at the back there.
Yeah, it was very small.
Yeah, do you remember the bar at the back?
Yeah, the bar was there.
It was tiny, yeah.
And this, in the middle there, I don't know if anyone wants to touch it, but it's now considered by many to be a sacred spot. See that low beam there? That's where I hit my head in 1976. So feel free if you want to touch down, take a bit of the magic home with you. How many times did you play anything?
I can't remember, but loads of times.
We did our video here as well, didn't we?
We did our first ever video for New Rose here.
For New Rose here?
Yes.
At the end there, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and the cameraman was totally pissed who did it. We had a really big budget, just had a camera and that was it.
That's all you needed?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
It was, that's all you need.
I got a feeling inside of me. It's kind of strange, like a story see. I don't know why. I guess these things have gotta be. I've got a new rose, I've got it good. Yes, I knew that I always would. I can't stop to mess around. I got a brand new rose in town.
Coming up currently on our right, soon to be on our left, 232 Seven Sisters Road, N4. Now some sort of weird religious place, but formerly the site of the near legendary Rainbow. Now the Rainbow was established as a successful gig venue for many years before punk's popularity ensured that it's opened its arms to the new breed. In there, the Clash, on the final night of their White Riot tour, had requested that these seats be removed for dancing. When the organisers refused, the Clash encouraged the audience to perform an impromptu seat-ectomy, bringing about the closest thing to an actual punk riot ever to be witnessed. Behave yourselves, put them down, come on, it's 2004.
And normally about this time in these kind of documentaries, they wheel out an expert of some sort to validate the many wild theories that have been put forth, and why should this show be any different? Here he is, Simon Sharp.
And coming up on the left of the bus will be our final stop on this, the first punk tour of London, the Dublin Castle pub, Camden. Not a place which is necessarily that closely linked with the history of punk, but certainly, I suspect, one that will be linked with its brilliant and promising future. If you would care to disembark, making sure you leave all valuables behind on the coach for the driver, you will find yourself enjoying the first ever gig of the Fat Punks.
But I am fairly uncomfortable about the feelings that I sometimes have for that period.